Every day, thousands of high school students go to school under the impression of they have to be a certain person. They have to act a certain way or look a certain way to be accepted. Many of these students belong to cliques and are under some type of stereotype. It seems that you can no longer be who you truly are in high school.
Pigs. Outcast.
Nonconformers.
Well, the truth is, everybody's got a label.
I believe high school students form cliques because it is a very natural part of society to want to bond and join with people that are similar to you. And it's a very important stage of life at the high school years to figure out who you are, what you want to be, where you fit in, where you don't fit in, and making those specific bonds together with similar likes will just naturally form cliques. I think everything that we show in media now, from Survivor to the Jersey Shore, students think that that is how real life is and that it's okay to act like that in public or at school, and it is absolutely not. And we are allowing these types of personalities to be famous and be popular, and every woman on Maury who is trying to find out her baby daddy with 5 different people, they think that that is normal in society, and it is not. It's not true, but whenever you put it on TV, that's how we're all portrayed as.
In fact, she's right. Media does affect students.
Here, this map is going to be your guide to North Shore. Now, where you sit in the cafeteria is crucial because you got everybody there. You got your freshmen, ROTC guys, preps, JV jocks, Asian nerds, cool Asians, varsity jocks, unfriendly black hotties, girls who eat their feelings, girls who don't eat anything, desperate wannabes, burnouts, sexually active band geeks, the greatest people you will ever meet, and the worst. Beware of the plastic.
Now, 7:06. You have exactly 8 hours and 54 minutes to ponder the error of your ways. Any questions?
Yeah. Does Barry Manilow know that you raid his wardrobe?
A brain, a beauty, a jock, a rebel, and a recluse.
Can't believe this is really happening to me.
Before this day is over, they'll break the rules.
Chicks cannot hold their smoke. That's what it is.
Bare their souls.
I'm a nymphomaniac.
Are your parents aware of this?
Take some chances.
Being bad feels pretty good, huh?
And touch each other in a way they never dreamed possible.
Why'd you do that?
'Cause I knew you wouldn't.
The Breakfast Club. They only met once,
I don't want to be alone anymore.
You don't have to be.
but it changed their lives forever.
I mean, I consider you guys my friends. I'm not wrong, am I?
Universal Pictures presents Emilio Estevez, Paul Gleason, Anthony Michael Hall, Judd Nelson, Molly Ringwald, and Ali Sheedy in a John Hughes film.
Why are you being so nice to me? Because you're letting me.
The Breakfast Club.
Not only can movies affect students, but music can as well.
Click, 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 click. Ain't nobody fresher than my mom. Click, 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 click. As I look around, they don't do it like my click, 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 click. And all these bad man, they want the baby IG. Oh God, I tell her.
Media definitely has an effect on students, not only from the aspect of the cliques and the way that they dress, the way that they talk, the way that they act, but it also the video games that they play. I mean, there's so many things that the media is throwing out there, that that the music that they listen to. It's there's actually brain studies that show some of like the video games and the media, or the violence in the media and all of that stuff, and how it's actually affecting the brain of the students. So, and not in a good way. So, absolutely, the media plays a huge role in the effects of our students.
And what do teachers think of cliques?
Oh, so many social issues. I believe it causes multiple students to feel unaccepted and not a part of the big part of society, draw back, drop out of school, do worse in school, lead to sickness, and potentially suicide.
I think they form cliques because they have a need to belong. They want to feel like they belong to a group. They have an identity, and that's one of the best ways is when you have a circle of friends that accept you for who you are and share some of the same common interests. So that it helps them to feel belong.
I think high school kids form cliques because they want to fit in and they want to feel like they're a part of something. And some of them join a sport, some of them join an activity, but a lot of them just gather toward whatever seems popular to them at the time, and they just don't want to be the kid that's picked on.
I think that high school students form cliques because so many of them don't have a place that they really fit into, and so they find people that have interests of their own, and they just kind of keep to themselves because they don't, maybe are socially awkward and don't know how to communicate with people who don't think or believe the way that they do, and they just don't know how to communicate with others. So they just stick to the people that they relate with, whether that's a cowboy, whether that's a rocker, whether that's the emo, whatever the case it is. But they just kind of keep to themselves, more so maybe because of a social awkwardness.
And how do the students feel about this?
What I think about cliques, I mean, it's like, for an example, I don't, I go to part-time high school, part-time college. I'm in high school every other day for like 3 hours because I only have 2 classes scheduled. I don't really, definitely in the morning you can tell what the cliques are. There's a group over there, a group over here, and there's, just a bunch of groups everywhere, but I usually get to school right at 8, so I can kind of avoid that just because I simply don't care. Like, if you're a person that's cool and, someone I can get along with and who's, not gonna spread rumors type thing, I'm gonna be friends with you, whether if you like to skate or if you listen to hip hop or if you listen to any other type of music. If we get along and I like you, then there's no reason for me to not be friends with you because my friend doesn't like you. So I don't really believe in that. For an example, I have quite a few friends that skate. I don't do that, but I can definitely say I'd say they're my friends any other day. And I also have friends who, listen to hip hop, and I have friends that listen to country even though I don't like country music. I get along with them perfectly fine, just as long as we get along, I don't see a problem in it.
Okay, I feel like cliques and stereotypes can define who I am. It's like, if I judge somebody before I know them, then maybe I have the wrong impression. You have to get to know somebody before you can judge them.
I do feel like there's quite a bit of cliques in the school because everybody kind of dresses pretty well the same if they like, as their friends or whatever.
A friend is someone who gives you total freedom to be yourself. Those words were written by Jim Morrison, a singer-songwriter who later died of an overdose due to peer pressure. Peer pressure from his clique. Remember, there is only one you in this life. Don't be pressured to be anything else.
Gonna wash the dust off my soul. Gonna listen to some rock and roll. No cares, come what may, I'm making a beautiful day. Gonna drive my car to the sea, swim out far, 'cause I believe that the waves will wash the gray away. I'm making a beautiful day. But let me hear you say